Hi guys, welcome back. So today we're taking a look at some of the Chinese stocks listed in the US. Without further ado, let's first start off with Alibaba. So you can see that Alibaba climbed further for the week, and that is a good sign. But looking at the next resistance, we're looking at 78.6%, around 94.83. So there are some sellers that are actually appearing here. In the event that we can punch up further towards above the $100 psychological resistance, then it's likely for us to take us to 104.85. Support to watch, it will be this blue conversion line at around 87 rather, and this red baseline around 79. Let's move on to Tencent. So for Tencent, clearly we already have crossed this 78.6% resistance, and we closed the week above the $40 psychological support level. So that is a good sign. So the next target to watch out for will be 43, which was this recent high. Support will be around 38.75 and 34.50. Moving on to NetEase. So you can see that NetEase seems to be consolidating, and to no surprise, it is inside the clouds. So the cloud will act as a very strong resistance. As of now, we have yet to cross the 61.8% at $70, and we closed the week around 70.17. So the next resistance will be 75.64 and 81.78. As for the support to watch, it will be around 69 and 66. Let's move on to NIO. So for NIO, similar situation, we are in the cloud resistance. So on the way up, the cloud will definitely act as a resistance. 61.8% at 1363 still is a very key support, key resistance level. You can see that this red candle appears, and in the event that we can cross it, it's likely for us to head towards the $15 psychological resistance level, and thereafter potentially seeing our 1688. As for the support, it will be around 1220. Second support will be around 1150. Moving on to JD. So for JD, continue to climb further, which is a very good sign. As of now, we have looking at some resistance around the $60 psychological resistance, and it coincides with this 78.6% at around 60.44. If we can surpass it next week, then 67.87 would be our next target to watch out. As for the support to watch, will be around 57.26 and $50 psychological support level. Moving on to Baidu or BIDU. So for Baidu, looking at this particular high here, you can see that we already have tested this particular high, so potentially we may see a pullback. In the event that we can cross these 124 levels, then 137 and 155 is the next two targets to watch out for. For the support, it will be around 111 levels and the $100 psychological support level. Moving on to PDD or Pin Tuo Tuo. So you can see that PDD continue to climb, and it's of no surprise after we cross this 61.8% and even clearing this $80 psychological resistance, the next target to watch out for is actually this $95. That said, we actually just closed this gap here, which was created sometime last year around November, December period. As for the support, it will be around 84 and 72. Let's move on to some ETFs. So for KWEB, it looks like we are heading towards our target of 3205, which was this particular high here sometime back in August 2022. So that said, supports to watch should be around 28.88 in the event that we pull back. And if you pull back further, then it'll be around $25, $26. CWEB, similar situation. You can see that after it pull back here, we're looking at the higher highs and higher lows. So that is a very good sign for now. And this wave pattern is continuing forward. And 78.6%, around 56.68, we're looking at some resistance. If you can cross it, even a $60 psychological resistance, then we are looking towards 67.33. As for the support to watch, it will be this first support level around 48. And second support will be the $40 psychological support level. Lastly, we have FXI. So for FXI, we're nearing the next resistance, or we're actually around this resistance, 78.6%, 29.40. If we can cross it next week, then 31.72 would be our target. As for the support, 28. And hopefully 25.50 would not be tested. So overall, the Chinese stocks are looking pretty bullish, and it seems that the momentum has followed through last week. So hopefully we can see more buying pressure to send us up above and creating a higher high and higher low pattern. So if there's any changes, I'll give you guys an update. Thanks for stopping by. Till we meet again, appreciate the manipulation.